Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Mortal Online, the second era. So this is episode 44, and today I'm logged in as my crafter slash butcherer, or butcher, sorry. Keep calling the butcherer. Okay, well, let's go somewhere a bit quiet, because there's someone talking on the chat window. So I've just did a bit of try to use the butchery table, and for some reason it's not letting me use it. Every time when I try to put something to extract using this table, it says, I'll just show you on the chat window, it says that you don't know how to operate this workbench. And so what I figured out was that if you want to use the butcher table, you will need to do a bit of skinning first, using the skinning knife, before you can skill up enough to use the butcher table. Let's check. Okay, not carrying anything. Alright, so if you want to use the butcher table, if I'm not mistaken, you do need to have the butcher workbench skill, and that will require butchery appliances at 30, and I'm not quite sure how this can be learned through action, but it does appear that you will need to have this skill at 30 before you can start using the butcher workbench. And of course you'll need the crafting appliances skill as well. So what I've done is I've just skinned a skeleton carcass, and when you do that you will learn a new skill, which is the skinning knife, and you also learn butchery. So yeah, this episode is really just there's not much of an actions going on today. This is it's more educational and instructional, because I myself am trying to learn how to use the butcher table at the moment. I have used it in the past, but I've forgotten how to what's required to use the table, so now I'm relearning, and so I thought I'd do this video so that for those of you who are trying to figure out how to use the butcher table, then hopefully this video will help you out. So what I recommend, if you want to use the butcher table, what I would suggest is going to the graveyard and kill some undead skeletons and get their carcass, and basically use that to practice your butchery skill. Now you can either do that, you should do that first, and also I think maybe you should go to the librarian and get the butchery appliances skill. So yeah, the order to do that is maybe get the butchery appliances skill first, and once you have that skill trained under training, then you can either wait for it to get to 30, or you can go to the graveyard and butcher some of the carcasses from the undead. Okay, just let me see if it's found here. Okay, there you go. So it's 10 silvers. So maybe I'll actually do that now. And just now I was logged in as Tybers, and there was a lot of people getting killed here. I'm guessing that it's due to people not knowing how the flagging skill works, flagging mechanics work in this game, and they're basically doing things that get them flagged grey, and then the guards pretty much take them out in one shot. Okay, so 10 silvers. I don't have much right now, but I have enough to get the butchery appliances skill. Yeah, my character skill is still pretty low for this character, and so he does tire out pretty quickly. Alright. It's always a good idea to, if you can, read the book that you bought as soon as you get it, so that you don't end up getting it stolen. Okay. And there is a reading skill as well. Alright. So let me just test. Well, actually, okay, so butchery appliances is at 5. So just let me try and see whether I can use the butcher table, and if I can't use it, then it must mean that I will need the butchery workbench skill, and I can only get that when my butchery appliances skill is 30. So I do have 1000 units of razorback carcass, which I got from my other character Tybers. So I'll just go and test it out. Most likely I won't be able to butcher it, but we'll just see anyway. Yeah, I know that some people who are watching might feel that this is a bit of a waste, but really it's only 1000 units, and the razorback carcass that I got last time was 10k, was 13k approximately, so there's quite a bit of that. So 1000 units is a small amount in my opinion. So I'm just going to see whether I can extract. No. So I'm guessing you definitely need the butchery workbench skill. So I'll come back to this character another time when my character has trained the skill to 30, and then I'll try and butcher the razorback carcass again. So just let me put this back into my bank. Okay. And am I hungry? I'm okay. So, and I'll just leave the Tindrum Bank because, this place, if you log out in this, if you stand on the barrels of the chests, next time when you log in, you'll be stuck in the walls. So, and apparently that bug is still existing because last time when I was logged in recently, someone was complaining on the chat, on the help channel, that they're stuck in the bank walls. So apparently the bug is still existing. So I've mentioned this before in one of my earlier episodes some months back, that if you want to log out, it's best to log out outside of the Tindrum Bank. And so yep, I think this is where I'll leave it. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you found this useful. And of course, when this character trains the butchery appliances skill to 30 or above, then I will try to use the butcher workbench again, the butcher table. And of course, I will require the butchery workbench skill. And so I will do another episode on that. So thank you for joining me today. As always, if you could please like, comment, subscribe and share. So this is Fine Gaming Connoisseur. Take care.